That's the end of the episode. I want to go to bed. How's it going, guys? Oh, it's the mighty SUCRAM.
Yeah, he's a little tired today. A little cranky. Yo, wake up!
This is episode 25, and you will watch the mighty SUCRAM sleep. Good night.
Yeah. He's a little tired, a little drained from the game last night. Both games, actually. Caps played a heck of a game, and Landeskog returned for the Avalanche. So,
Gil, you're in charge. Gil, you're in charge of the episode today.
I am?
Yes.
Oh, it's going to be an awful screwed up episode then.
well, there's a reason we're called Off the Chain, so got a name to live up to, right?
Well, somebody's going to want to beat me with a chain afterward, probably.
Preferably me.
None of you can see me, can you?
No.
No.
Well, I can.
You're not on video.
What? Okay, can y'all read this?
Hold on a minute.
Habs fans' tears. I love it.
Yes.
Why are there
Fantastic.
tears red?
But Gil, we obviously paid the refs.
Yeah. Didn't you know that?
It's red because it's blood money.
Oh, there we go. There it is. But, yeah, I'm telling you, those... I was just... No, that's not going to work. That game last night was something else.
Yeah, it was.
Son of a
They
bitch.
played... Who's that?
Duhaime
Ah, yes.
eating a lineup card.
I love that.
Hey guys, I'm guessing from while we're talking about it, there was a playoff game. The playoffs started.
Yeah.
There's been
All
two
right,
of them.
Let's get into
Let's
it.
go straight to that.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
We're talking about the NBA playoffs?
Go Nuggets.
We did get Nuggets last night, or from last night's game.
Did they even win last night?
Who?
Go all the way to Denver for that.
No, they're in LA. Actually, they're in LA, and they're in LA tonight. Well, they don't play again until tomorrow. All right.
My money's on the Wizards.
Your money's on the Wizards?
So what? Win the NBA draft?
Yeah, right?
All
That's
right.
the only thing they'll win these days.
Oh, they're playing that other LA team.
Yes. They were playing the freaking
Clippers?
Lakers.
Oh, Lakers, Clippers, whichever.
They're playing the Clippers. If they were playing the Lakers, they'd be up 2-0 in the series.
Don't you mean the Buffalo Braves?
Don't you mean the Minnesota Lakers?
Or whatever it is.
Because they both used to be original teams. Then they moved to LA. The Clippers used to be the San Diego Clippers. Then they moved to LA. All right. We got some playoff games to talk about, Gil.
That we do.
All right, let's talk about Game 1. Game 1 of the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs between the Washington Capitals and à la Montreal Canadiens. Sacré bleu.
Manger mes brefs.
Eat my shorts. Love it.
Sacré bleu.
Somebody knows how to parlay that voo.
Oui, je parle français.
Oui.
I was a French major in college. Until I wasn't.
You're a French major. Why didn't they promote you to colonel?
Because I met Ken and threw it all away.
Okay.
I'm too tired for this shit, Gil. I am too tired for
Origin
this shit.
story.
Gil, I am too tired for this shit. All right, no more jokes. You're done. I'm taking the jokes
That's
away
my
from you.
line. I'm too old for this shit.
I said I'm
Listen,
too
I'm older
tired.
than all of y'all.
I said
so
I'm
don't
too.
want to hear it.
I said I'm too tired, Gil. I didn't say I'm too old. I said I'm too tired.
Hot dog or food's almost here.
All right.
All
Okay.
right.
Let's get into it.
So, yeah, let's get to it.
So Ovi starts the scoring. Well,
Ovi starts the scoring.
Well, hold on. What starts the play is Connor McMichael has a break, almost puts it in the back of the
Pardon me,
net.
gents. I gotta get food.
Capitals dominate this first part of the period. Then they take a penalty, kill it off. Momentum goes to Montreal. Team seems like they're dragging around, but then they get a power play, and Ovi finds the back of the net. This is where the Capitals would take control of the game until late in the third period. Capitals would score again in the second period on a break by Bolivier. But according to Montreal fans, the refs are against them because they don't call cross-check penalties. Dubois gets penalized for a fucking penalty that he didn't do. He was hooked and fell down. If anything, it should have been a 4-on-4. But Cole Caulfield makes it 2-1. Then the Capitals are flopping around like fish out of water. And Nick Suzuki makes them pay because Logan Thompson... Ooh, fucking Jesus Christ, Thompson. What are you doing there? He oversells.
No. He got kicked. He got kicked by his own player. That's why he was 10 feet out of the crease.
They oversold that shit like it was a WWE event. Nick Suzuki makes it 2-2. Capitals are holding on for dear life. If there was another 5 minutes in this third period, we would have lost. Thank God there wasn't. They went into the overtime. My crash. They went into overtime and they were able to regroup, and then according to Habs fans, it wasn't an icing, blah, blah, blah. The refs are against us, blah, blah, blah. Barry Bettman hates us, blah, blah, blah.
Bettman, he know nothing about okay.
Yeah, about the only thing that's true in that statement is that Bettman hates him. But that's all.
No, he doesn't.
He
Bettman
loses ever-loving shit if a Canadian team won the cup.
Not really. But anyways, Ovechkin has never scored overtime game winner in the playoffs. Thanks ESPN for jinxing that. 5 seconds later, after ESPN's douchebags of the month, Ray Ferraro and the other fucking idiot, Ovechkin's never scored in overtime in the playoffs. 5 seconds later.
Are you mad that he scored in the overtime?
No.
Okay.
We're happy they
Absolutely
jinxed them.
not.
We are. I'm just bitching at ESPN for being ESPN.
ESPN.
Ovechkin scores 3-2. I called it. I called Leonard winning, but I will still take the win. Because we'll get into that Mr. Ryan Leonard for Game 2. Capitals up 1-0. Not feeling great about this game, though, after that third period. Gil,
Aye.
your thoughts?
Very good 40 minutes. Not so good last 20 minutes.
I'd say very good 50 minutes. Really bad 10 minutes. Because they dominated the first half of that third period. Like, Montreal could not get a single shot on net. They didn't start shooting until they got that fucking god-awful penalty.
Yeah, make that one make sense for me.
Oh, fuck!
Where?
I don't know. I can't see. He's in the other room.
Gil just showed a picture of Ryan Leonard.
Oh.
Oh,
Do I have to call a cleaning service to clean out the ceiling?
That's not why I said off. That's not why I said off. Fuck, but okay.
Can't you tell by all the goo on the ceiling?
Well, they make
I
stuff
ain't
called.
cleaning it up.
There is something called Goo Gone.
Hey, listen, all right.
Yeah.
My relationship with Ryan Leonard is the same relationship with fucking Jared's relationship with Jaden Daniels.
I don't think.
Okay.
I don't think I'm that into Jaden.
You won't shut up about him. But to be fair,
Kind of segue.
Well, then in that case, why don't we go on to game 2?
I was
yeah,
gonna say that was a pretty good segue.
there we go. Like Gil calls me,
Jaden Daniels.
the king of segways. Game, they call it, that's what, I don't know why he gave me that title, but I'll take it. Capitals, Capitals hold off Canadians. No, they didn't. They dominated this game from start to finish. Fuck.
They did.
Here, Montreal fans, all right? Here's a suggestion. How about instead of bitching about the refs, how about you bitch at your team for not showing up until 10 minutes left in the third period?
Yeah.
How's that for a fucking suggestion? Or do I have to speak French Canadian for you to understand it?
Maybe. Maybe.
All right, Gil.
Are you fluent in English Canadian? Basically the same as American. You just gotta say A at the end of every sentence.
Not really. Canada has their weird language.
Yeah, they talk funny in Canada.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Remember what they call the fucking Canadian geese?
Cobra chicken. I will never call it anything else.
All right, Gil, kick us off.
Okay. Oh no! Oh, not off the podcast. Okay.
All right, that's it. I had enough. You lost your privileges.
Christian Dvorak opens the scoring 76 seconds in. Fuck him. We don't like him. And that was all that the Canadians had. That's it. That one goal.
Let's talk about how we outshot them. We had more goals in the second period than they had for the first two periods.
Yeah, we outshot them pretty good.
No,
32 to 26.
No, we outshot them 18 to 12. We had more shots in that second period than they had in combined first and second.
18 to 8.
No, look. The first period they had 4. The second period they had 8. We had more shots in the second period alone. Yeah, we had more shots in the second period alone than they had the first and second combined.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay.
12 shots. Here's another suggestion, Canadians. You're not going to win games with only 12 shots. Jared, where the fuck are you going now?
Home?
I thought you were already home.
No, I was out at dinner.
I was like, you better not be at an AHL game. Rochester will play.
I had 3 cheeseburgers, an onion ring, and a whole cup of hot sauce.
Holy
Just
fuck.
one onion ring?
I know.
Holy fuck, I just had a heart attack hearing that.
Now
must
I
have been
need
a
to figure
big-ass
out what I
onion.
want for dessert.
What'd you say, Gil?
I said, that must have been a big-ass onion ring.
Right? There's only one of them.
It's probably twice the size as Jared. And now he's hungry for dessert. Fucking fat ass. Alright, Gil.
That meal only had 3 calories.
Yeah, okay.
3,000 calories, you mean?
1 calorie per cheeseburger.
Yeah.
And
I
the
eat
onion
that
ring
every
was
day.
calorie free.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive, ain't it? I mean, it's a vegetable.
Well, I mean, technically you're not wrong.
Alright, Gil, back to the important matter. Gil, continue.
Yeah, where the hell were we? Oh, yeah, second period. Connor McMichael scores a goal. His first of the playoffs.
Not his first career goal, but first of the playoffs.
Not his first career goal, but a goal, which was an important goal. And it happened to be assisted by Taylor Radish. And this damn thing doesn't have the damn video replay, so I can't see the damn whatever damn
The
fucking
damn
play happened.
thing is.
Hold on, I got you. Hold on. You're not on the...
I'm on the app. It's just it's the iPad version of the app, which I didn't know
Bruh, your
sucks
tire's
dog
about to
crap.
blow out.
I got this. So they're going to be able to see this. Now they can see. You guys won't be able, but they will. And I got you. All right.
Got you, dog.
Let's go on Facebook. Look up Capitals. This is Cheryl's Facebook. Never mind. I forgot.
You have to go into Google.
Oh, I have to go into
You have
Google
to go into
Chrome.
Chrome to get on your Facebook.
We'll go into Google Chrome. Fucking there we go. Washington Capitals Facebook page.
Oh,
Jaden Daniels.
I finally got the video.
Okay.
Jared's favorite player. I got it. I'll just pull it up here. Where is it at? Alright. Where is it at? Where the fuck is... They don't have any videos. Never mind.
I got it.
There it is.
So Radish, you got it now?
Yeah, I got it right here. Okay. Alright, that's an echo. I don't like that. Alright. That's the overtime. So that's not the overtime. That is the freaking empty netter. Where's the other one? Alright, there's the Leonard beautiful pass. Alright, here it is. Okay. Alright. So McMichael gets the puck around the corner. Michael takes a shot. A rebound. Off David Savard. Into the net. He scores! Thank you, Montreal. Hey, Montreal. Tip number 3. Tell your defenders to stop putting the puck in the net.
Right?
Then maybe you'll win.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Peut-être.
Peut-être. Perhaps.
By the way, there was a trip in that.
Peut-être.
There was a trip in front of that play before McMichael scored.
Take a little trip. Take a little
Take a little trip. Low rider.
I didn't see. Oh.
All right.
It didn't go back far enough.
No.
Okay. Next goal.
I will talk about this.
Okay, Cranky.
This goal. What a pass by Ryan Leonard.
Oh, that's why.
What a pass by Strome to himself. Montembeault was giving up rebounds all game. But I gotta say this, and I said this last night.
So I don't know what happened with Jared's pants after that meal.
Oof.
Say what now?
That would have happened to me
Never
too.
mind.
What do you want to know about my pants?
All right. Enough.
Not a damn thing.
Enough.
Nothing.
We're getting off topic. We're getting off topic. Let's round it
Yeah,
back.
what big and can you recommend a big and tall shop?
Oh my fuck! I lost
Asking
this
for a friend.
podcast. I lost my podcast.
Oh, jeez. Here we go.
Anyways, tip number 4 or 5, whatever it's at this point. Montreal.
4.
No, it's 5. It's 5.
Okay.
Hey, Montreal, you see that guy number 9 on the ice? Go ahead, keep giving him some space. Give him some space. Go ahead.
Yeah, keep getting in his way, too. He'll run you right over.
Look at all
They
he has
They
all
won't.
he has all the fucking time in the world to pass it to Bolivier. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. All right, Gil. Leonard was an amazing play. Leonard was all over the ice tonight, or last night.
Scared of this guy.
We're
all scared of this guy.
We ain't scared of him, boy.
They are scared of that guy.
He's just a cobra chicken.
We're not, but
No, I said they are.
Leonard even talked about it post with, I think, Sammy Saliber. He came out and said that he's feeling more and more confident, and it showed last night. He was all over the ice. He had multiple chances. He looked really good. Caps are up 2-1, and that's all they needed. That's all they needed to win this game. They would end up scoring another goal, the empty netter, 3-1. And this is what gives me more confidence in the Capitals going forward, is they can win games like this. And they're not blowing leads. Game 1's a different story. But
Yeah.
last night was more of taking the lesson that you learned and
Applying it.
applying it.
Yeah. They learned their lesson, they took notes, and they applied what they learned. And it was a much better game overall.
Gil, your thoughts?
well, yeah. You know what? I gotta agree. I definitely gotta agree. You live, you learn. You love, you learn. You cry, you learn. You lose. Well, the Caps didn't lose, but they would have lost if they didn't learn. But they did learn, so they didn't lose.
And the thing about this though is, yes, Montreal had a lot of shots in that third period.
Just read off the lyrics to Alanis Morissette's song.
All right, Jared,
Fantastic. I thought it sounded familiar. I'm like,
Jared, do us a
wait.
favor. Mute yourself for right now.
You're getting a lot of background noise.
Thank you. All right. Technical difficulty. Jared's a lot of background noise. Jared will join us when he gets home. Love you too, boo boo. Love you too. The funny thing is, they can't see you. So.
They don't need to see you. Only we need to see him.
All right. So this was.
Jared extended his middle finger at the screen. For those of you who need the play-by-play.
All right. So
Yes.
yeah, this was a big win for the Capitals. Yes, the Capitals did play a little prevent D in the game in the third period. They did get
little.
They got outshot 14-5. But if you watch,
Yeah, I was gonna say a little.
if you watch the amount of chances, the chances that Montreal did get, they really weren't getting high danger chances. Like 4 or 5 of them were high danger. The rest were on the outside, up in the slot. So the Capitals weren't they weren't literally letting them come in and shoot the puck. They were defending well. The Capitals defended well. That was the difference between this game and game 1. The Capitals literally let Montreal walk right in and set up. Here, the Capitals at least gave them a little trouble. Yes, there was times where they got a couple odd man rushes, but that's going to happen in a game, especially in the playoffs. But the chances they got, Thompson shut the door. That's all that matters.
Yep.
And
He did really well. I'm just so glad he's back.
Thompson
I would have been a lot more concerned if he wasn't back.
all right, we got to talk about
Not that
something.
Charlie isn't capable, but
We got to talk about something. Alexei Protas. Bro. Did Ovi give you permission to have that type of meal going to Montreal?
Would that be a succulent Chinese meal?
no, I think it was the Subway and Fritos, right?
Yeah,
Or
right.
Cheetos.
It was the hot Cheetos and the Subway. I think, what does he get? Bacon ranch? He gets bacon ranch.
I don't know.
I I don't know what the sandwich is. I just know it's the hot Cheetos and some sort of sandwich. Some sort of Samiskevich.
Yeah. I saw that.
All right, so he gets a spicy Italian sub from Subway, often paired with flaming hot Cheetos.
There we go. And
But
he got the same thing.
that is a good sign to see that Protus is going with the team to Montreal. So
Yes.
not good news for Montreal, but good news
Nope.
for us.
No.
This series,
Yeah, we get Protus back.
this series still could shift, and Montreal could still win it. Anything's possible.
I do not doubt that.
We
In
could,
fact, I am quite fearful of that.
this series could go to Montreal. They could dominate, and we could just lose the momentum. But there's a but. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think this team they've dominated Montreal majority of both games. It's not even close, and Montembeault has made some saves, but eventually he's not gonna make the saves. The Capitals are just too good, and I don't think I've ever would hear myself saying that last year. The Capitals are just too good to keep off the board. I mean, we've only been shut out I think 3 times this year, and 2 of them were against probably arguably the best goalies in the league.
Right.
So, Gil, what are your expectations towards the end of this? What are you
For the next game or the rest of the series?
rest of the series?
Next game is probably going to be the hardest to win, and if that puts a shiver in your timbers, in your pants, then it oughta, because I think Montreal is going to figure out at least how to play in a period other than the third for once. They're going to do everything they can in front of their home crowd, and they're going to be real fired up in front of their home crowd. Does that translate into better play? I don't know.
I'll tell you right now, it can translate into mistakes.
Yeah, it could.
We can hope.
It very well could.
Oh my god, we can hear SpongeBob.
Oh fuck! I forgot.
Yes, I can hear it.
Whoops.
I was like, what am I hearing? Oh, it's SpongeBob.
Canadians suck.
Even SpongeBob agrees.
Buy a Krabby Patty.
All right.
Okay, so here's the heat map from
Okay.
last night's game. This is what I've been looking up or trying to look up for the last 7 minutes. Okay, so the light blue is the Canadians' chances, and the green and obviously the hotter side is the Caps side and their chances. So
Wow.
like Marcus said, ain't even close.
No.
Like they were getting shots, they just weren't getting high danger shots.
Right.
Which is why I think this game was a lot better than game 1. Because game 1 felt like they got way more danger chances in that third. Where, yeah, they had a couple good chances that Logan made saves. But it just felt like, yeah, we sat back, but we weren't sitting back to the point where we were letting them do what they wanted. We were defending well. And we were able to get the puck out when we needed to. So
Get the puck out.
So this is game 2. We're up 2-0 in the series. We've done this 6 times previously. We're 3-3 when we do it. Doesn't bode well for us the last time we did it. Looking at you, 2019. The last time we legit were a cup contender. We haven't won a playoff series since 2018. And me and Gil have to retract the statement. Gil, Dallas is real.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
No,
they're not. No, they're not. Colorado is letting them get away and forgetting to play in overtime. They are over. Some teams are power play merchants. Okay, some teams are shot merchants. This team is an overtime merchant. They play rope-a-dope for 60 minutes, pray to get to overtime, and then they find a way to beat you in overtime. That's the only way they can beat Colorado, and they know it.
I look at this game. Colorado should have won this game. They outplayed Dallas. Not in the first period. The first period was Dallas. Second period was Avs. The third period was pretty even. But the Avs just couldn't find the net. They kept missing the net. Every high danger chance they had, they whiffed. If any of those hit the net, they probably score. But Dubois has has their number. I just don't see the Avs winning the series. I think Dallas wins the next two and it's over. I would hope Colorado responds Saturday. They have 2 days off to really regroup, but
I'm not kidding. If they can keep it to 60 minutes, they will win. Start to win games. If they stop fucking giving it away.
The thing is different this year though is they have goaltending. They didn't have goaltending last year. This year they do.
Right.
They just can't hit the net. They gotta hit the net. I think it's this. If they lose this series, Bednar's gone. I don't know how you don't fire him. Like, they've only won one playoff series.
See, I don't get that. How is it his fault that they stopped scoring?
He got severely outcoached yesterday. Let's be real. Peter DeBoer has severely outcoached in the last two games. Another team to really look at, Winnipeg. They haven't skipped a beat. Winnipeg might be real. They might. If they keep playing, they're probably going to sweep Winnipeg. The Jets, the Jets are going to sweep the Blues. I'm so fucking tired, I can't even think. But here's another team to me that scares me, and I think I'm going to change my pick. The 2025 Stanley Cup champions, LA Kings. Quentin Byfield looks amazing. Their defense really shut Edmonton down last night after blowing it in the first game. Kemper looks good. Didn't think I'll hear that out of my mouth. But I think that's more on LA's defense.
I told you so. I told you people that.
I think that's more on LA's defense, though. The LA's defense is making him look good, where we made him look bad. Kemper's the type of goalie. Kemper's the type of goalie that needs to have a really good defense in front of him. He's not a goalie that's going to steal you a game. He's not.
No, but I think he's better than people give him credit for sometimes.
Okay, sure. All right, here's another team that they play tonight. Carolina does not scare me one bit. Sorry, Diane. I'm not scared. If New Jersey had Jack Hughes, I guarantee New Jersey would be up 2-0 in this series. New Jersey can't fucking score. They can't fucking score. And no offense to Anderson, but I think Markstrom's outplayed him. If they had Jack Hughes, this would be a different story. And even Gil agrees. Like that game 2. At most, this series would be tied. Because Carolina played like shit in game 2. New Jersey dominated that second period. Well, the first period and the third period was all New Jersey. And I'm supposed to be scared in the best of 7 against a team that can barely beat a team without their superstar? Fuck out of here, dude.
Nope.
Carolina's setting up for heartbreak again. And it's going to be either to us or Montreal.
Likely to us, the way we keep playing the way we're playing.
Sorry to break it to you, Carolina. We're getting healthy. Gil?
Aye?
Is there any concerns you can be seeing for Carolina?
I'm not going to look that far ahead. I'm looking at this series.
I'm not talking about next round. I'm talking about in this series against New Jersey. Is there any concerns you're seeing from Carolina?
They could blow it. Yeah, they're scoring. I don't know why the model people are so in love with this team. When their scoring fails them, their scoring really fails them.
They're like Dallas.
They couldn't hit the net with a bazooka.
Yeah, it just, like I said, if Jack Hughes was playing and he was fully healthy, I think New Jersey's the best team out of the Metro. I really do. I think New Jersey's better than us. New Jersey, once Jack Hughes went down, they collapsed. They didn't have their star. They just couldn't find the back of the net. If Jack Hughes was still healthy, I think we'd be the ones playing Carolina in the first round.
He's out for the season then, right?
Yes, he is out for the season.
He's done.
So is Jonas Siegenthaler, who's one of their better defenders. So, but Carolina's still struggling. I mean, yeah, they destroyed them in game 1. But I've seen teams get destroyed. I see Toronto destroy Tampa Bay in game 1 and still lose the series in 7. Which I still think Toronto's going to lose to Ottawa. Ottawa outplayed them the other night. And now Ottawa's home. They get final change. I think Ottawa splits. They take 2 games at home, and this is going 7. I think this is going 7. Allmark could get his head out of his ass. Ottawa will win. Gil, what other series is intriguing you right now?
I don't know about intriguing, but it's entirely possible that Minnesota gets past Vegas.
Yeah.
I can see that happening. I don't think Vegas is as strong as everybody thinks they are. I think those two teams are a lot closer than people thought.
Well, they got Keprasov. A lot of people think when Minnesota's healthy, they could have been the best team in the league. Remember, when they were healthy, they were battling us in Winnipeg for the President's Trophy.
That's true. Yep. Yeah, they were.
And now they're fully healthy. So, Kaprizov is having him hell of a series. He's already got 4 points. All right. Okay. Let's talk about some prospects. Hey, Cristall. Selfish bastard.
Yeah, Hershey needs you. How dare you?
Selfish bastard.
How dare you play well and let your team win when Hershey needs you so badly?
Gotta crush the hopes and dreams of all Amherst fans.
Ain't that the truth?
Who am I kidding? They're probably not getting past the Rockets.
Hershey? No.
No, Rochester. They might even be lucky to get past Syracuse. Sorry, Jared. You can unmute yourself.
The fuck you saying?
He's dissing your Amherst.
Oh yeah, we're probably gonna be out soon.
I think they beat Syracuse. I just think they lose to I have a feeling the Rockets and the Eagles are going to be the final 2 teams. I I think right now Lehigh Valley looks amazing. The Phantoms look great. They embarrassed freaking Wilkes-Barre last night. What was the score? Freaking 7-2.
Well, I'd rather see the Phantoms succeed than the Penguins.
They won 5-2 yesterday. Coachella won again. It's a common fact that Coachella has owned the
Man,
Wranglers.
wouldn't you like to see Coachella go back to the finals for a third year in a row just to lose a third year in a row?
To Hershey
That would
again?
be fantastic.
Well, it would be hilarious if Hershey beats them again for a third year in a row. Gil, here, I'll post the link for Andrew Cristall's goal last night. Or the other night.
Time to relax.
It's too bad our tickets don't start till next year. We can't get tickets to the playoff. Well, I mean, we can get playoff tickets this year, just they won't be under the plan.
I say that's the way they do it for the Amherst. Like if you just signed up for tickets for next year, they give you the rest of the playoffs this year for free.
Maybe they might.
Yeah, I don't know for.
I think they do.
Do they? I'll have to look it up.
All right, Gil.
Yeah, see if you can get to some playoff games up there.
Well, we're going.
Well, that's the plan. We're going one way or another. I just gotta figure. We just gotta wait for the schedule to come out because it has to work around my track schedule. So.
Oh. Spokane.
That's the thing.
Spokane Chiefs. All right, so they play tomorrow. Spokane plays tomorrow. Look at Crystal with his fishbowl. All right, Gil. Let me pull it up for you. It's a filthy goal, by the way. It's a filthy goal.
Oh.
All right, where is it? Here we go, Gil. All right, Gil, I'm sending it to you so you can pull it up. And you may watch it. If the internet wants to fucking work. Oh, yeah, here we go. All right, Gil. There you go.
Marcus sent an attachment.
Dun, dun, dun.
So Spokane is moving on to the Western Conference Finals in the WHL against the Portland Winterhawks. Winner will go on to face, I think, the Calgary Hitmen, the winner of the Calgary Hitmen and the Victorville Tigers. Which has the first overall, the Medicine Hat Tigers, which has the Lethbridge Hurricanes. So the Hurricanes and the Tigers are playing for the Eastern Conference. The Western Conference is Spokane and Portland. Potentially, the first overall pick in 2026 is on the Medicine Hat Tigers. All right, Gil. Critique his goal.
Reverse Ovi. Nice quick shot from the right circle. As Locker would say, jolly on the spot. Knows where to be and when to be there.
Yeah.
I've never heard this comparison before. I'm starting to see a little TJ Oshie in him.
Interesting.
I think there's a lot more to his game than we thought.
Crystal?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't doubt that.
I would like. Well, okay. So 5 years down the line, I can see him. And I'll see. Is Parasak a center or a wing?
Wing.
Okay, so Crystal on one wing, Parasak on the other.
You froze.
No,
Leonard's a wing too, so I don't know. I don't know who would center those two.
Whoever we draft this year.
Maybe. Well, yeah. Whoever. Whoever
know.
the future Mrs. Wallowitz is, I don't know.
I have a feeling Cristall's going to be on that top line with Leonard. It's going to be Cristall, whoever we draft this year, and Leonard. And Miro will be on the same line as Parasek. That'll be the second line. And then McMichael and Protas and Ilya Protas will probably be the third line.
Ooh, that would be pretty awesome.
Sorry, I'm distracted by SpongeBob. All right.
Of course he is. Of course he is.
This is more of a laid-back episode, anyways.
That's true.
It's
all good.
Lay back then.
I gotta get ready for the NFL
Go
draft.
for it.
So, we got anything else to talk about?
That's right. We have the NFL draft tonight.
You got anything else to talk about, boys?
And girl?
Yeah, and yeah.
She's one of the guys. So no.
You okay?
Wait, yeah, I'm gonna keep my comment to myself.
She's one of the guys.
Probably wise, Gil. Probably wise.
She's one of the guys.
At any rate.
Nah, I don't think.
I got nothing.
I'm good. I think
Gerald, do you enjoy being talked to like you're one of the guys?
Look, I've been one of the guys for longer than I can remember at this point, so it doesn't even matter. I was literally the only girl on the cross country. I was the only girl on the cross country team. I've been one of the guys since high school, so it's all right.
You're used to our fucked up heads.
One of the guys.
Yeah, pretty much.
One of the guys.
Pretty much.
Alright, that's all the time we have for episode 25. This will probably be up tomorrow. I am too tired to be fucking editing it right now. I gotta get ready for the NFL draft. Jared's we'll probably switch over to the All Sports Talk Messenger probably in the next 30-40 minutes. I gotta do homework as well tonight. I don't know. I'm too tired. Cheryl might have to help me with it.
That's a scary thought.
Alright, guys. See you next week. Let's go, Caps.
All right.
I was wondering what the fuck
Let's
you were
go,
doing.
Caps.
The fuck were you doing? I was wondering what the hell you were coloring.
I was doing that. I was doing that. I was doing that. No.
Jared. To quote from you yesterday, what the fuck is wrong with us?
I don't even think God can answer that for you.
I'm talking about all of us. Not just her. All right. Anyways, that's all the time we have for this week's episode. We will see you guys next week on our regular scheduled time, Wednesday. Unless there's game 5, then probably not. Anyways, let's go Caps on 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go Caps!
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely